G'day scrappers and silver stackers. Today's subject is silver, and yeah, just wanted to just have a little bit of a yarn. Those of us that recycle e-waste and so on, we know that we can get a little bit of silver out of old keyboards, the actual mylar from the keyboards. And I've just opened up a scrap keyboard just to give you a quick little look. And so that's our keyboard mylar with silver tracing, bit of scrap. And usually in the mylars, like you know, there are two sheets of silver traced mylar and one blank. So we get rid of the blank, and there we have it. So apparently, going by say 999 Dusan, one of the gold recovery guys on YouTube, he was getting 1 gram of silver for every 10 sheets. So we've got 2 sheets per keyboard, usually, almost always. And so it only would take 5 keyboards to get 1 gram. The only problem is silver, it's not gold, so it's not worth that much, and you've got to weigh up whether it's worth you know, the time and the chemicals spent to extract that silver trace. Not sure, might be able to see with a black background. So you can see that silver tracing all within that sheet to operate the keyboard, and so that is pure silver pretty much. And yeah, so there you go. So to get 1 ounce of silver from keyboard mylars, you need around 310. The older school ones, the ones in the beige keyboard keys, they're usually a lot thicker and a lot better pronounced silver. So this is modern day stuff. So that's about 155 keyboards you need to scrap out to get 1 ounce of silver. And silver is at the moment only $21 an ounce. So I think it's a really good price, by the way, but that's just my opinion. So I thought I'd stay with silver and show you some fresh silver that's just come in. I haven't actually bought silver for a while because I wasn't really excited about the price. Silver, you know, recently went up to about almost $26 US an ounce, and just the way it kind of went up, I wasn't really overly excited about it. Certainly wasn't expecting any mad climb from that point, and so, like everything, we're kind of in a everything bubble. Gold and silver, well, let's just stick with silver, because I don't really buy much gold because, you know, it's so expensive. And I only just decided to buy a little bit of silver now that it's gone from close to $26 an ounce down to about $21, $21.50 an ounce. And yeah, I feel more comfortable buying it, obviously, at that price at the moment in this current climate. And you know, not that I'm buying that much really, but a lot for me on my standards. So this is, for those familiar with a Perf Mint packaged product. And so Perf Mint, you know, they send you, and you probably pay for it anyway, a whole heap of packing material. At least it's nice and new. And so if I was an eBay seller, I'd certainly be in with all the packing material. And oh, look at that. There's my little invoice. Oh, 2 popped out. As you can see, 3, 6, 9, 10. Ah, well, I didn't even know they came in like trays of 10. I actually bought 10. So it's a big purchase for me. And these are the 5 ounce, 5 ounce Lunar Tiger. And so these have been out for a few weeks now. Yeah, there's a reason why I buy, when I'm buying, you know, mostly, look, the thing with silver is, this is 5 ounces, so 10 of them, that's 50 ounces. Silver can start to weigh up a lot. So I'm kind of trying to be a little bit more specific in what I'm buying and looking at the market in a secondary market as opposed to just bullion collecting. Now, I'm not really into collectible bullion coins, especially the collectible series that come out, you know, colored coins or whatever. I'm more of a bullion guy, so if it's in bullion kind of style, cheap and, you know, ready, I'm happy to buy it and kind of speculate on these 5 ounce tigers, because this is the Lunar series. It's series 3 tiger, and sometimes they can really be a limited run. It just depends on how many people obviously buy them. And like last year, apparently the 5 ounce ox, they ended up not making very many because, well, silver was a little bit high in price, you know, getting close to $26 US an ounce, and then you add 25% premium on top of that. They were starting to get expensive, so not many people bought them. Similar this year, but most likely these ones there'll be a lot more of them because they were more popular in the first place, and you've also got your speculators that you know, or your on-sellers that maybe sell on online stores. And so what they do is they go to places like Perth Mint and they buy as many as they can as well. To basically what they're doing is trying to get as many off the market before they go into the real collector's hands, and that way they can bump up the price, and you know, and hopefully they're hoping that the coins really just blow out and just collectors go crazy for them, and it has happened with some issues. So that's, sorry I've gone on a bit, but that's kind of my idea now. Is I'm not going for straight out generic 1 kilo bar or a 10 ounce bar, and I'm not going the collectible way, but I'm kind of in the middle where I'm going bullion coin, but hopefully, you know, hoping that some turn out to be better than others. And I mean, worst case scenario is you can always get spot price no matter where, but I'm hoping to sell some of my bullion in the future, you know, to collectors and to other bullion people that you know, they may have missed out on the tiger, they want a tiger, and so on. So anyway, there's no real rhyme or reason, but I just decided to buy silver this week because of the dip in price. It's 21 is where I'm more comfortable at, although it wouldn't surprise me if we saw $18 silver soon. But then again, it wouldn't surprise me if this $21.50 price is about getting close to the bottom. It just depends on who you listen to. These so-called, you know, gurus. Some say, oh, silver is at its bottom and now it's, you know, going to go, you know, wherever it's going to go up. And others saying, you know, silver is just starting to get to its bottom, and you could see silver as low as $12 an ounce. I'm happy either way. If it got to $12 an ounce, then I would probably consider I'd probably just go for whatever is around at the time, something like that, that is got potential collectible value to cover premiums. So rather than selling my bullion when I had to just at spot price, I might have something that's going to, spot price for this coin might be 150 bucks, 5 ounces, but well, that's in Australia, but let's say in the States, it's worth, as just silver, it's 100 bucks worth of silver on paper. But obviously you can't buy physical silver at paper price. So you're looking at, if it's $21 an ounce at the moment, you're probably looking at buying 5 ounce coins at about $26 an ounce, at least, probably $30 an ounce. The way the premiums are going, and these dealers are just, the only thing I've got, my problem with, dealers, I don't mind dealers paying spot price for any bullion. So if I walked into the shop, even though this has got a slight premium over regular bullion because it's a coin, limited edition, whatever, or, limited to how many they produce or how many people buy them. But yeah, so I've got no problem with dealers paying spot price for your silver. You're going in, they've obviously got to sell it, but it's just when they sell it for virtually what a fresh one would sell from the mint, or what they would retail them for. And so that's quite a big markup. If they're paying $100 for this coin US, but they're still selling it for $150, or a few dollars cheaper than what a new coin would be. I just got a problem with that, because that's a big markup. So I think when they're selling, reselling, buyback, they should always specify, obviously, that it's a buyback. They've bought it off another stacker and they're on selling it. But it should be, sort of like halfway between spot and retail, because it is a buyback, and I think they'd still be doing okay, like making 25%, and especially like some of these dealers, they'll buy back hundreds of these at a time from one collector, or one stacker. So yeah, but that's really nice that they come in a tray of 10. Yeah, not really sure how to keep these, but yeah, awesome. Well, there you go. Well, that's my little purchase from Perth Mint, and yeah, so I don't really have any recommendations whether you should buy silver or not, but I'm just personally happy with the price at the moment, and if it dropped any further than this, I think it's crazy, because the cost of fuel, diesel, and so on for the trucks and the machinery to mine silver, if it doesn't go up and match with inflation, then I think a lot of silver miners are going to go bust. And the only silver that they're going to get out of the ground is the silver that they is a byproduct from mining copper, mining gold, mining nickel, or whatever. And those guys get a bunch of silver as well as a bonus. That's probably for a while, because once silver mines close down, it takes a long time. Like, they can close down overnight, but it can take 10 years for a new one to come up. It can be a real process. So yeah, like I said, I'm just happy with the price of silver at the moment, and for my first purchase at this low price, I thought might as well go for something speculative. And yeah, and then probably the next purchase will be one more thing that I've got in mind. But yeah, just, that's the only problem with silver. It's cheap, it's great to stack, but it can get really heavy and awkward to store. So that's why I even got rid of some of my bulky silver. All right, guys, well, it was just a quick little video. I thought I'd just, I had another channel that didn't really work out. I didn't really have time for it. So I was going to do silver unboxing and just talking about silver and gold and precious metals in general, and also Sometimes I like to talk about copper and so on. So so I thought I'd just flick them onto this channel and see if anyone's interested, or see what the feedback is on stacking silver. And let me know in the comments, do you stack silver? Or are you rich enough to stack gold? But yeah, if you're into silver, let us know and in the comments. And yeah, all right guys, well, keep stacking, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you soon.